Bhajamana mama mama bhajamana mama. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Narayanam Bhavam Vasishtam Satyam Jattaparasaram Vyasam Sukam Gaudavatam Maham Govinda Indravadasya Dushyam Sri Shankaracharya Muthasya Padmapadam Kamalakam Tam Shodakam Vartikakaram Anyat Madhuram Santadamanadosti Anyadamadhuram Santadamanadosti Vivraviva Brahmane Namaha. This morning we will see from the Bhagavad Gita the 12th chapter. Bhagavan, Lord Krishna, he says, whom I like very much. Mean, what is the quality of the devotee? Earlier in the Karma Yoga, the 3rd chapter, Bhagavan has mentioned those yogis means those who are doing Karma Yoga. Because this Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, these are the yogas described in Bhagavad Gita in a particular context. Particular context means Jnanam, knowledge, is the highest state of mind. So Jnana, but Lord Krishna did not talk the Jnana Marga, the knowledge. That is that ultimate knowledge, Arjuna. He didn't talk in the beginning. Because Arjuna was not ready. Means Arjuna in Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita is created, brought it out by Lord Krishna for giving knowledge, or giving that, bring it out Arjuna's whole inner personality. Bring it out. What is our life? So Arjuna, this teaching is not only for Arjuna. People will ask, what is the relevance of Bhagavad Gita? Thousands or 5,000 years before, some of the king or prince came to the war, and during the war, he wanted to get out of the war. And Lord Krishna gives a teaching. And what is the present world want to use for us? So, that is Mahabharata. Bhagavad Gita is in a portion of Mahabharata, Madhya Mahabharata. In the Dhyana Sloka, in the meditation songs of Bhagavad Gita, that is, it is written Madhye Mahabharata. In the middle of Mahabharata, Mahabharata is an epic composed by the great saint Vyasa Bhagavan, Vyasa Rishi. And it's a big story among all the kings and the rulers and dharma, adharma, righteousness and other unrighteousness. Everything is there in Mahabharata. Many things are there. Somebody said, whatever in this Mahabharata is written is there in the world. Or it is said like that. Whatever we see in the world, everything is Mahabharata. The fighting, the cheating, the killings, and the good and bad, like Hollywood movies. Everything is there. But whatever we don't see in the world, it is not there in Mahabharata. That is another thing. So it means whatever we see, everything is there in Mahabharata. And if something is not there in the world, there is nothing is there because everything is in the Mahabharata. So that is why the Mahabharata, it is that this, even though it was composed as a stories of the kings and princes and all, killings and everything is there, but in the middle of Mahabharata, Vyasa Bhagavan brought out this Mahabharata, the Gita Bhagavan. So, Bhagavad Gita, Narayanena Swayam, Bhagavata, Narayanena Swayam, Bhagavata, the great God, Bhagavan Narayana, Swayam, he himself, Narayana, the Mahavishnu, he directly came into the war field. Why? Parthaya Pratibodhi. Partha, Arjuna's name. Arjuna has got many names. So one name is Partha. Partha means son of Prithu. That is the meaning. Kundi Devi, son of Kundi Devi. So he is not Partha. And Pritha's son is Partha. So Parthaya Pradibodhita. For giving this knowledge to Partha, Arjuna, Bhagavata, Narayana Swayam, Bhagavan, Mahavishnu, Swayam means himself, directly came, not somebody taught him to Arjuna. No, it's directly. So because of the teaching of Bhagavan Krishna's direct teaching to Bhagavan Arjuna, Narayana Swayam, Vyasena Gradita. Vyasa, the great saint Vyasa, composed it. Aya Pratibodhita Bhagavatam Narayana Swayam Vyasena Madhye Mahabharata. In the middle of Mahabharata. Mahabharata. Then the Jnana Deepena, this is the Jnana. Jnana is knowledge. Knowledge. Knowledge means not the ultimate knowledge of Supreme Brahma. It is the knowledge that also is there. All the knowledge of the world, dharma, adharma, love, devotion, karma yoga. What is the word? The janma, the death, birth and death. All these knowledge are given in the Mahabharata. So these Jnana Deepa, the right. So this is that Vyasa's composition. So in that Vyasa's composition, Arjuna, he says, in the Mahabharata, Arjuna was there to fight with all these women, his own cousin, those who are like not so good guys, his own cousins, those who were following adharma, unrighteousness all through life. But where Arjuna and his brothers fight Pandavas, find those who know the greatness of Lord Krishna and they follow Krishna's path, there are only 5 of them, others are hundreds of them. So that itself, the world outside of more worse people than good people. The good people maybe 1 or 2, others maybe about 2,000 people are there, you know. So in this world, 5 people are representing as the good divine, those who follow Dharma. And of course, Krishna is always there with them. So those who are living the divinity, we are all born according to the Purana and Veda. All beings are divine. None of them are bad in this world. All are great. But because of our ignorance, we got a misconception, this idea of myself. Because of ignorance. Because of ignorance, I don't know. Because of ignorance, ego came in. That ego creates any problem. The divinity is there, but that divinity is fully covered because of that ignorance. That ignorance brought me. So that ignorance brought ego. That individuality has come back. This individuality, each one of us, including that animal, the birds, how everybody is. So this individuality is the one that creates the problem in the world. Because ahankara, this is my aham, I. That is why I car, I phone, I Mac, everything I. Because this iMac is a problem. The I creates ahankara. That is called ahankaram. In the Vedanta, it's called ahankara. This ahankara, that one is confused, or that one is entangled with the problem, or the creating problem for others, and others the very big problem for myself. It's all because of ego, ahankara. So this is that ahankara, that one is covered, the divinity is covered to the ahankara because of the ignorance. Who am I? So these, who am I? So now presently we have mistaken identity. We are moving in the world. We are existing in the world with mistaken identity. Who am I? So this is the problem that it creates in the problem in this world. So Bhagavan Veda Vyasa, the great Rishi, in the Mahabharata war time, there is an incident that happened. Arjuna, he had got ego, ahankara, because he found that there was one fight with his own cousin. All the times preparing for that war, Krishna was ready. Krishna many times tried to avoid the war. Some people were talking about like why Krishna is telling in the Bhagavad Gita, kill. Krishna told that because he, Arjuna, he wanted to try avoid it many times, bring that peace with he sent the messengers also to take Eve. Finally, this is the only way. So he thought, Arjuna, come, we'll fight. Decided. Arjuna came, then the war was decided. And during the war, Krishna volunteered to Arjuna. Lord Krishna, he said, I am not going to, even that time, see, Krishna says, I'm not going to take a weapon with me, Arjuna. For me, in the Bhagavad Gita, he says that, for me, there is no difference. You are there. Though everybody in this world, there is, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita very clearly, for me, everything is divine, perfect. My vision. But it is you the creating problem. People, they say, I don't believe in God. I don't talk. That is the problem. So, I am in them. He said that in all creation, I am in each one. I mean the perfect, the divinity, the godness, in everything. But you are not in me. You don't understand. You don't recognize. The word is there where we are living. In the world, a lot of problems are there. Everything is there in this world, which we don't understand. And we came to the world as an individual. And we, with ignorance, we continue with our own limited intellectual way. That through ego, we continue striving to live. And because of that ego, the problem comes to us. And that problem is mentally creating problem for us, sorrows and pains, everything because of this individual misunderstanding or ignorance. I am this, I am that. So people must be respecting, honoring and dishonoring. Later on, Krishna talks about that. Each one is that. We analyze. We only see the world outside others. We don't look ourselves. That is why when Swami said, he pointed out somebody with one finger. But that is that guy. But you are only pointing out one finger, but all four fingers for yourself. Looking you, but you who you are. Oh, the first, that is the thing we have to understand. What I say, in this Mahabharata, the story when Bhagavan Vedavyasa Rishi Buddha, and what is the relevant, that is what I am talking. So relevant, it is nothing but that Arjuna, when he felt that ego, and during that Mahabharata, Krishna wanted to try to avoid the war. And that in the war field, Krishna surrendered, Krishna volunteered to Arjuna as a charioteer. And he came to the war field. Earlier he told Arjuna, I'm not going to create a weapon, but I will be there in the war field. And then I am going to be the chariot. So ready? And then he brought it out to the chariot. And in the war field, all the people were there. That those who are the Kaurava, the bad guys, the cousins of Arjuna, those who are the Kauravas, underdog, and their relatives, okay, the friends, everybody is one side, and this side also Panjali's, Pandu's son, Panjali, that is Kundi's son. So their children, so Pandu's children, there are 5 of them, Sahadeva, with that Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, Sahadeva, Nakula. These are the 5 of them. Good. They are living rooted in their life, rooted in devotion in dharma, divinity. So they are, of course, the Lord Krishna came from their help. Arjuna wanted to see Yudhum Ichar. Whoever came to the war field, Hare Krishna, I want to see that. So Arjuna asked Krishna, because they are in one side. So he could not see whoever there, other side. So he wanted to Krishna to take the chariot in the middle of the war field. Because one side, the big war field, he cannot see, he couldn't see. So Krishna, he asked Krishna, please, Stapayitva Rathottamam Senayo Ruvayo Madhye Stapayitva Rathottamam. Krishna, Senayo Ruvayo Madhye. In between the two armies, please drive my chariot. Rathottamam, Uttamam means the divine chariot. Divine chariot means the great chariot. Divine chariot because it was driven by Krishna. So that is why it is by Veda Vyasa, the concept of Veda Vyasa, each word is that greatness. Rathottamam is a Uttamam means that great. So Sthapayitva, Arjuna said, Sthapayitva Rathottamam. This chariot, this is great because of you are driving Krishna. So it is divine. So Sthapayitva, having brought it up in the middle of that war field. Middle, because from here I cannot see. So please take it. So Krishna took that chariot in between the two armies, where he wanted to make Arjuna sure to see whoever there, because he said you cannot see. Okay, now you can, I am driving. He brought it in the middle and he was watching whoever there to fight. I wanted to see Krishna. Arjuna said to Krishna, I want to see all of the people who are there. Before what all the preparation was done for the war. Many days, thought, thinking and working out for that, avoiding the war. Finally, all the rishis and the Krishnas and they brought out everybody to avoid it. Finally, they decided to live out the war. These go that the bad guys, the Kauravas are not going to give for peace. So, it's only way solution that is can find out the war. So that is how working, and in between when Arjuna was seeing from the chariot of Lord Krishna, other side, he saw all his relatives and his friends, his cousins. These people, my gurus, even the gurus, Dronam, Vasudana, Bhishma, Drona, these are all the people they lived together, from whom he learned all the scriptures and also the weapons, how to find it, Drona. But those all gurus, they joined with others, the bad guys. So that is why Arjuna had a problem, because now when he came in the middle of the war field, when he saw that his guru, first thought came to his mind, how can I find the Krishna before Guru? Guru nahatva mahanubhava seyo bhuktum vaichyamati loke. Arjuna told Krishna, Guru nahatva, having killed my Guru, from whom I learned all the scriptures, it is better to live in the world as a beggar. Why that is, even if I get into the kingdom, I am not interested, because it's better to live like a beggar on the street, homeless man. That is enough for me. So I don't want happy is like Krishna. What? Happy. For the time to prepare, not to have what? You yourself, otherwise you will not be here in the beginning. If you don't have any idea of not fight, you will not be here. You yourself tell that you need it. In fact, All the other 5 brothers were not freedom. They wanted, they don't want one. But you only wanted one. That is why I gave it to you. I mean, I asked you, I mean, that I surrendered to you as the driver of your chariot. And you are the smart, and you are the great. Of course, Arjuna is great because Krishna's daughter, the sister was Subhadra, married to Arjuna. So Krishna knows who is Arjuna. So now that is where Krishna was very much angry to Arjuna because he said, how can I give? I don't want. Instead of that, please take the child back and I am going to Himalayas for meditation. That is enough for me. I am not interested for anything, the kingdom. But that is why Krishna says, see, here, Mahabharata story, when we read, it is a very, very elevating each individually when we think about it that we, Arjuna, Krishna said, you don't know who you are. You are not mature enough to go sit in the meditation, in the cave, in the Himalayas. Because now presently, because of you are detached from the world, because of what happened, you said, my people. This is ego. That ego is the problem for you. That ego, because of ignorance, created that ego. You don't know who you are. So you said that I, the problem. Now my people, my home, my wife, my children, my work, my job. These all everything is creating the problem because of I and my. When that individually, when we think about ourselves, it is nothing connected to the world because of ignorance. So these the wall of the ignorance we have to beat, we can break it, and then knowledge comes to us. And that knowledge, it is that where when we get this knowledge, the notion is gone, that notion is gone. So that is where the problem comes, because now this knowledge, when came to, if that knowledge arises in me, then there is no I, there is no ego, no problem, and then we can meditate, sit and meditate. That is, Krishna knows it, but he did not give. That is the path, that is the section in the script is called Jnana Marga, where Krishna bring that the relationship between the individual and the world. And that individual, that ego, we cut out that ego and connect that individuality with the Supreme. When we talk about the Supreme, there is no word in the Supreme word, when we call it men. But when we separate it from that word, that is Supreme individuality, then my I-ness, minus. When I come, there is a body I brought it. My body, then mind, and then intellect also brought it into this upadhi. It is called upadhi. The body, it is an upadhi. Upadhi means that which is limited, contained all this mind and intellect. So in this world, everything is an upadhi. A tree is an upadhi. The cow, the animals, that the body is an upadhi. Means that chaitanya, that awareness, the consciousness which is the base, limited in that particular object. It is called upadhi. So, who is Ishvara? The God, according to Vedanta, samashti upadhi upahita chaitanyam is God. Means samashti means all total creation, multitude of creation. In all creation, the Chaitanyam, the consciousness, awareness, it is base. The consciousness in all being put together, samashti, total consciousness, awareness put together, upahita Chaitanyam. So this total consciousness in all creation, it is called Ishvara. Ishvara, God. The God is not an individual who came with the 3 eyes and 4 hands and 5 eyes. That is different thing. That is the story that we can think about that. That is different way. That is why the God has got 3 eyes and 4 hands and all that to indicate symbolically. Because you have got only 2 hands, but the God has got many hands. Vindicate. So Durga Devi, Maya, the 108 hands, she comes. And the picture also they draw with that, with the eye, with the children holding Ganesha, Kumar holding one hand, mother is holding. It's all symbolic picture. To see picture is very beautiful. But that is Ishvara. The concept of Ishvara is that it is not individual. That Brahman, that the divinity, total creative power, the consciousness, awareness, there's no form. That formless, total, that is called the Supreme Brahman, from where this word came out. So the word, when it comes, how as an individual, I also manifested this word one day. Why? No question. Because it's karma. That is where karma arises into us. As an individual, from the supreme consciousness, that once more desire came to that Supreme Brahman. And after that, the Supreme Brahman, Jiva is born. So many individuals is created, born out of the desires of Supreme Creative God, Creator God. Purana says that. So that the creation came from that Supreme Brahman. As an individual, it is when we analyze, nothing is there. The consciousness, nothing is there. The world, it is not connected to us. I am not here in this world, but we cannot see that everything I see that. So the problem is that whenever I identify that ego towards the created universe outside, then the problem comes. This is where the people that Mahabharata or Purana is, because of this, all the problems are because of that your identification between the word and you. But these limitations, how to cross over, that is the stage is called Jnana Marga. And that Jnanam, when I arise, the Jnanam knowledge, when it arises, oh, it's all illusion. There we talk, it's all illusion. We understand. But that illusionary state is was not talked by Krishna to Arjuna in the Varthi. Why? There is a reason for it. Otherwise, first thing, Arjuna, there is Jnana Marga is there. And nothing, don't worry. Jnana, that's Supreme Brahman. You are Tattvamasi. You pass the examination. Graduate. Go from here. Then instead of that, he brought out Krishna said to the idiot. Why, Arjuna? What are you? I don't understand what you talk. Now, you said that you wanted to go to the Himalayas as a beggar, living in that by arms. Vaishyamaki valode. Vaishyami, living arms. By whatever that food, by begging, whatever I get it, and then I am happy with that. I don't want that any kingdom. If I win that war, you said that I will get the kingdom. I am not interested for that. I am going to the war. Krishna said, Arjuna, come. Let me talk now. I want to talk a little dialogue. Then start. First, he said, you see, there is a dharma as an individual. You have got a dharma to the world. When I came to the world, you had that as an individual. There is a purpose of creation. Everything in this world. A plant, when we see that, there is a purpose for that plant. Why it became green? There is a purpose. Anything in this world, because of karmic relationship, when you look, there is a purpose. And that purpose we had to fulfill. And if we are not able to fulfill that purpose, then we are breaking the dharma. That is why suicide and all that is not good, because we break the dharma. So, in this creation, you live according to the dharma. As long as that is that you live in the world, karmic way, you are related. So, for that to inner purification is required to understand. So, inner purification means that ego has to go out, get out the notion of ego. For getting out that notion of ego, first thing, because we are too much attached to the body. First thing that you must undergo karma. So he told Arjuna, he didn't give that supreme knowledge. Upanishad Brahma, in the Upanishads and all, when you talk about Nachiketa or some Nachiketa, when there is a Katha Upanishad, and Nachiketa goes to the Lord of Death, Dharmaraja, and he said, please teach me that knowledge, that Brahmajnana. He didn't give 2-3 times, he even avoided to the boy. Now it's Nachiketa, he was only 6 years old. He goes to a Lord of Death and please teach me that Brahma. Then Yamadeva, Dharmaraja, he told him not, he was testing what is his mind and everything. For many questions he asked. Finally, he understood. He is ready. Because there he offers, that is all the girls, everything is in the garden. Take it. And also you can live thousands of years as long as you wish. You live in the world and enjoy your life. Don't ask me of that knowledge. But that boy said, I'm not interested for girls. I'm not interested for the dancing beauties and things. I'm not interested for money. Nothing is interested. I just knowledge of them. That you give to me. That is what I give. Then that boy told Yamadharma, the Lord of Death, who is a teacher, he said, come, my son, now sit. I'm ready to talk because you are ready. Now I understood. You don't have any desires. So that is where the knowledge mark is. But for Nachiketa's people, that is good. One Upanishad is enough. And he never came back. There are other Upanishads also, they are talking about that. Bhrigu and Varuna. Bhrigu Deva same thing. He goes to the father and asks him, please teach me that Brahman. So he gives that supreme Brahman, Anandam Brahman. Though each time this boy go to Bhrigu and Bhrigu Vai Varuni Varunam Pitara Mupasasara Adi Bhagavo Brahmedi Tagum Vaja Yato Imani Bhutani Jayante Yen Enana Hidivan Yat Prayantya Visandini Tad Brahmedi. That boy asked Bhrigu son Varuna. Varuna son Bhrigu asked Varuna. Varunam Pitaram Upasasara. Asked the father, what is that God? What is that Brahman? Then he said, oh, you asked that Brahman. You wanted to know that Brahman? He didn't tell him to go to Karma Yoga. Nothing he didn't say. Because the context is different. That boy was ready because he wanted to see that Brahman. What is that Brahman? And he said, oh, I will give a clue by that. Go, if you search for that, Inquire through that clue, you will come to know what is that Brahman. What is that clue? Yadova Himananda. From where entire world is there, by whom everything sustains, and to whom everything goes back. That is called God. That is Brahman. So the God is not an individual person coming to you directly. Everybody is God's imagination, form only. So what here is say, that is what Brahman. For such a student, there's no karma yoga. Then in the Upanishad, we cannot say that we didn't see anywhere. Go to karma yoga or jnana yoga or bhakti yoga or Patanjali. Nothing. He didn't say that. Okay, that is it. You go and meditate. That boy goes and meditation. He does it, and he comes. First, he said, "Food is Brahman." Because my physical body comes out food. So food is not Brahman. Then he understood first food is Brahman because 10, 15 days no food. So then he cannot see, he cannot walk, he cannot think. So he thought food is Brahman. Then he got out. He goes to father asking again, what is that Brahman? I found that the food is Brahman. But then I thought about that food is not alone the Brahman because if we take the food in a bucket, keep it every day, keep it in a bucket. After 20 days, we can compose smells and things, dirty. And that is, but when the same amount of food, the food when we take, it disappears. Where it goes? It goes to the body. And that body is that digests the food. So there is a fact is there to digest that food. So that may be higher than body. So body doesn't have the power to digest unless the prana is there. So the prana is better than superior than the body. The boy understood it. Then he goes, meditated upon that. Whenever that is he says he goes to meditation. I mean, he tells the father what first he understood food is Brahman, and then prana is Brahman, but still he is not satisfied. He goes again to the father. He meditated upon that food many days, years. Now then he understood prana is there, digestion is there. Then he meditated upon prana. Then prana is not also is not Brahman, maybe something else. Then he goes that they ask the father. Father, every time the son comes, he said, I already told you, you go and meditate. You go and meditate. Again and again. So he goes again to the father. And he goes. Each time when the boy goes to father, when the father said, I told you, he goes. And he sits for meditation and his mind goes higher to that. So first body, from physical body, prana he goes. From prana to mind he goes. And then mind goes to intellect. And intellect is not Brahman because there must be some purpose of knowledge. So intellectually it is there, intellect is there. But if I gain knowledge, what is the purpose? If you give the same talk to a recorder, tape recorder, or you can record it. But what is nothing changing? The tape recorder. So the mind for us, it changes. So he understands, the boy understood there is something superior. And he negates that the physical body is not Brahman, the prana is not Brahman, the mind is not Brahman, the intellect is also not Brahman. Then what is that? Finally, he understood what is Anandam Brahme Ananda Deva Galpimani Bhutani Jayante Anande Najatani Jivani Anandam Prayantam Sampisanti Tat Vijijnasasva Tat Brahmehi. That boy understood everything negated from the body. Through the meditation, that his higher consciousness reached to the higher state and higher, and he thought go deeper and deeper. Finally, he came to that mighty Ananda. Bliss is Brahman, and that bliss is the cause for the creation. So that bliss is in everything. So that bliss is I am bliss. Swami Master Shivananda wrote a poem also for I am bliss, I am bliss. But then, how we are not able to recognize the bliss, that is where the problem comes. When I lack individuality, then the problem comes. That I, if we can break it, and when we realize I am that Brahman, I am Brahman, I am bliss, I am bliss. But now I am not able to find out. I didn't find it. Problem there because we see everything limited way. Whenever we see that, oh, others are there. He is that, she is that. Everything we find fault. Everything is bad in the world. For us, only me, great. All other things are perfect. This is what we do. So whenever there is a problem in this world, when we leave that, this is the notion brings the sorrows and pain. To indicate Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna gives his teaching to Arjuna. So first he wanted to make Arjuna prepare for that knowledge. So he Karma Yoga. Because we are so much attached to the physical body. That barrier we had to break it. And for that, Karma Yoga. What is Karma Yoga? Karma Yoga is not just cleaning, that kitchen utensil, cooking. It's all Karma Yoga, of course. The Karma Yoga, it is back Krishna first when he talked about Karma Yoga to Arjuna. He said, Karman akarmaya pasyeda karmani karmaya sabhutiman manush karmani, doing all the action. We do the action, any karma, do the karma. And then there is karmani akarmaya pasyeda. But there is no action, that's inaction. Even though I perform the action, I am not a doer. Meaning, I'm not thinking anything out of that action. So without a selfless motive, whatever that the karma, when we do that, it is called a karma yoga. So karma yoga, this is that the meaning of karma yoga. Karman akarmaya pasyeda. Whoever sees inaction in action. And inaction means what that is then? Whenever sometimes I am not doing anything and sitting one place. Inaction. But in the mind it says, I need that one. So the action is there. So desire is there. So desire is there, then it is a problem. But that is why the karma yoga said, do any karmas in the world. But that karma, whatever it is, because there is a purpose when I created the universe. And they're like the plant, the man, I as a Vasishta, Swami or whoever, there is a purpose behind it, why I am created this world. So the purpose, that is why I went to India recently. I was thinking not to come back. I just left it. And then I went to different places and wandering some, in temples and Nepals and places. And I was sitting with the beggars. And one morning I thought, no, the purpose, I went to Canada. Swami Vishnu called me. And then he told last time when he was going from India, from Canada to India, he said, don't leave the organization. He told me. So, but I neglected everything. I went there. I thought I don't want. Because what happened, I've been doing many years, but for myself, it is that knowledge didn't come. I was doing karma yoga or something, but whatever that way. Still, my limitation it is still there. And I found that I will go. Maybe if I go from here, then all the teaching comes. Lord Bhagavad Gita, this was a reflection for me. Then I thought there is What is that? Even if I live there, some Himalayan caves, and what is the difference between if I live here, same thing, continue my job, like go to the Shiva Hill or whatever, sometimes cooking, sometimes not cooking, sometimes eating only. What is the wrong? I thought about that. Then I thought, no, see, I continue as long as it is permitted. So I thought like that. So I decided. So in between, I said to many people, they asked me, even yesterday, could you come back? Some temple. So then, because this is what the purpose of my, there is a reason for that. So there is a reason for that. Swami Vasishtananda 40 years back, when he met me in Canada, that why I am here. And because of that, a lot of changes happen in my house. And that is a Swamiji's blessing. So something, it is happened to me. And so I realized, I recognize and realize, you know, it's the karmic way. If I break it and after everything settled over, I don't have the patience. I just wanted to get, and I wanted to sit in the caves and then what is from my karma? So I have to do my dharma. So my karma and dharma, there is a purpose behind it. I thought I will come back. I don't know how long it will be. So that it will happen. So what I say, in this world, everybody has got to do dharma and karma. And whatever that now the question comes, what is my dharma? What is many people will ask my karma, what is that? That is, you know, think about that. Because if you stay, that is why Arjuna, Krishna said, Arjuna, your karma, Arjuna has got a problem. You are born as a Kshatriya, a warrior caste. He is a prince. You are born as a prince. And in this family, son of Kunti, you were born and you have got a dharma, you are dharma. You had to fight because this whole entire Mahabharata war, you born in the Kauravas, among the Kauravas, it itself indicates that you have got a dharma. Because that is you as an Arjuna, when you came this world, there is a purpose behind it. So you had to fight. Now you are here. But when you get out of that, your duty, that is where duty comes. When you are breaking your dharma. That will not yield happiness to you. So you continue, whatever that way, with the divine attitude, with some knowledge. Now the people will talk, I am a judge, I am a police officer, my karma, do I need to leave them? No. One time it happened in Europe. I was giving, we were at a retreat in some places. So in that there is a judge, one lady, I didn't know that. So you are talking that killing, not killing is not good and all that. So she said, I am a judge, what is my dharma? Because sometimes in the court, I have to give that verdict that the man to be hanged and all the things. I do that. She's a senior judge. Then do I have to do? Is it right if I that verdict to bring that? I told you must do that because that is your duty. The God created you for that. The God made you to go to the law school. You were born in particular family and you studied it. You got a job and everything is according to the law. The God made plan. So you became a judge for continue His work. So in this world, the God created us and we are all here to continue our work. And when you continue, that is where the Bhagavad Gita is relevant. You must do your duty, Karma Yoga. And then what is Karma Yoga? Think that Bhakti Yoga comes. When you continue the Karma Yoga, slowly, when mind is pure, in that mind, the reflection of the Supreme Brahman is coming. Then Bhakti, Prema, love is arising. And that love you can create more and more. And you are totally, you are released from the I-ness. And purity comes. And all the purity bring divinity comes. And when divinity comes, knowledge will arise in you. Then you are ready. In that knowledge, when you are free from everything, no desire, no ego, nothing is there. In that is such a state, but before that, reaching the state, you must do karma yoga because inner purification is there. Once if your karma yoga's attitude also, he said that is how a karma yogi bring that. Is that one who sees whether it is Pandita, Samasat, Shri Shobhateja, one who sees no difference between a hunter, dog eater, dirty person, or a elephant, or a great man. No difference. Everything is equal. That is the karma yoga. Then after that, karma yoga continue. No division, no difference. Everything is equal. And then comes the bhakti yoga. And such an individual, such a great sage, through the karma yoga, when mental purification comes, and after purification, purifying himself, and then it comes to bhakti yoga. And bhakti, devotion, love, that supreme Brahman presence every day. My avatar, who am I? My physical body, in the physical body. What is this Atma? Is reflection in all of it. There is no, what is that called? The cause for any enmity. So for that, with the bhakti yoga, in that bhakti yoga, when you continue, Arjuna, when you continue practice your dharma, when you continue practice your karma, yogas and bhakti yoga, meditate upon the supreme Brahman, think about that Brahman and God existence in this world. What is that God? What is my relationship in the world and God? And in the bhakti, when you reach that devotion, and when you are, what is your attitude? That is that the Bhagavan, he said, such a state when an individual reaches there, he said, and up to that it is such an individual. What is that? It says Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam Maitra Karuna Jevaja Nirmamo Nirahankara Samadukha Sukhashami. Such an individual will continuously practice with the karma yoga. After reaching to the higher step and higher and karma yoga, bhakti yoga comes. And through that bhakti yoga, when the purity, divinity comes, and one who sees only divinity, no ego, such an individual who said Adveshta, there is no dvesha. Dvesha means no anger towards, there is no separation. Everything is Adveshta. Sarva Bhutana. All being, there is no likes and this. I mean, this is my favor, this is not, she is not my favor, and he is not my favorite. Like that, there is each individual. Advesh, Sarva Bhutana, Maitra, friendship, Maitra, Karuna. Karuna is that is the mercy, the kindness arises in all. Maitra, Nirmama. Nirmama, this is mine. This is that is not mine. This is mine. This is the nirmama. That is that mamatvam, I-ness. Nirahankara. No ahankara, no ego. And such a state that reaching there, having reached that state, Swama Dukkha Sukha Shami. That individual is seeing Sukha and Dukkha, sorrows and pain. For that such an individual, whether it is sorrow and pain, and all equal to him, because there is nothing. All these difference, the division came because of I, and that I is gone when everything is one and the same. So when that Adveshta, I am not that I don't hate others, I don't make others problems, and then creeping continuously Bhagavan. What such an individual, however, such an individual, Santushta Satatam Yogi, Santushta, always happy, Satatam Yogi, Satatam, all the time, that Yogi, Yadatma Dhrita Nischaya, one who is that is connected to the Supreme Brahman. In the Atma, in the mind, is I am that Brahman, I am that Brahman. Dhrita Nischaya. Dhrita Nischaya, there is only Dhrita Nischaya, firm conviction. Conviction means that The word is come from the Supreme Brahman. That Supreme Brahman, I am the Supreme, the God, the mind, my Atma is nothing but that Supreme Brahman. This is the conviction will come only when we come to the purification, purified state. When I purify myself, then only I see that I am that Brahman. This is a firm conviction. Then having reached that state, whatever that karma we do, all offering to the God. Dear Mabhakta, Same Priya, such an individual, that devotee is my dear to me. That is such an individual, always dear to me. So Krishna, and he continues talking that there are few others also, same idea. Bhagavan says, they are dear to me, they are dear to me. Such a devotee is dear to me, such a devotee dear to me. First he is Sandushta Sadadam Yogi, and one who is always happy. Then some yogi, Yad Atma, one who completes that merges with the Atma, that individual is gone because of that Supreme Brahman, myself. This is the thought. That's what Yadatma means. In the mind, there is that the knowledge, I am that Brahman. This concept of that I am that Brahman, one continuously keeping in the mind. Conviction, firm conviction, I am nothing but that Atma. So such a yogi is my dear to me. And that devotee, that yogi, Adveshta, there is no any raga and dvesha. Something my favor or not my favor, I like, I don't like it. There is no likes and dislike for any other creation outside world. And that individual more maitra, friendship. Keep the friendship with the all created beings. Karuna evaja, Karuna, merciful, very kind to everything, equal, because if I am hungry, I know that others also hungry, like that. So nirmama, no ego. Mamatvam is not there. This is my mama, it is called mama. No, ahankara, no ego. Sukha, that individual, that yogi is one who sees sorrows and pain and equally. Sukha dukkha, Kshami. Kshama means that individual with Kshama, very patient. Kshama means non-aggressive, equal, no any agitation comes. Everything is whatever it's the way it comes. And it goes in the world has got its own way. Everything is that happen according to the divine law. So we don't have to worry about everything. Coronavirus comes. It comes and goes, not all the time. It is a law, divine law. There's a purpose behind it. Oh, some sorrows come. Some people may shout at you, some honoring you, some people not honoring you. It is all comes and goes, but it's all outside the world. I am not really shaken by this attitude, this world. This is the word Kshama, patient, very patient. Such an individual, Krishna says, that those devotees, those who reach such a state, they are very dear to me. They are dear to me. I like them very much. So that is what in the first verse. Tomorrow we will see. Later on, you will see whatever other that Krishna continuously say. Those others also are dear to me. Then he says many other Anupahetsha Sujirtesha Udasino Gadavyadah. He says that again continues Suchi Dehe. And there are people, those who are devoted, continuously devoted to me, continuously doing the karma, and whatever that karma which they offer to me, they are also devoted, dear to me. So there are few 3-4 lines in the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says that those such an individual is very devoted, dear to me. Who are they? And he brings out the first one. He said, one who sees equally to everything. This word.
Shri